Hi Scorpio, this is Katrina from Immortal Dynasty Tarot. I will be doing a reading for you, mini reading for January 2019's energies. Please like, share, and subscribe this video if it resonated for you. Please give me a big thumbs up if it does. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can always email me at immortaldynastytarot@gmail.com. Now let's get it poppin'. Okay. So I was just meditating and shuffling for the energies for Scorpio January 2019. For a lot of my Scorpios right now, I feel like January 2019 is going to be a month of tests. You're going to be experiencing a lot of tumultuous energy. I feel like a lot of Scorpios are dealing with someone that makes them feel a little defensive. I feel like Scorpio's just on the defense. Like you're on the defense at work, or you're on the defense in a relationship. There are fears and addictions that someone you're dealing with has. Maybe you're now realizing that and it's worrying you. It might be something that you're not really communicative of to other people. Because I know Scorpios keep everything on the low, you know? They keep everything wrapped up. They know when to share information and when not to. But beneath the veil, I feel like my Scorpios are really going through it and feeling a lot of resistant energy. And there's people around you that are trying to come for you. You know, I don't know why they would want to do that to my Scorpios, but to each their own. Overall, I feel like my Scorpios have the vantage point, but there's a lot that you're dealing with behind closed doors. Always take care of yourself and your health and your mind, body, and soul first before entertaining other people's crap and healing other people, because I feel like people just want your good juju right now and they're really pouring it thick on you, and you don't need any additional stress and BS, okay? So let's see what's going on for my Scorpios. God, universe, source energy, please give me guidance and clarity for my Scorpios. What guidance and clarity do you have for my Scorpios in the past? What was happening in the past for January, in the past position for January 2019? But yeah, like the Devil card kept trying to come up, so some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn individual. Some of you are dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. I swear the Aries, Leo, Sag is in every reading. Like everyone's dealing with a fire sign for some reason. But let's see what's going on. Okay, I'll just take that. It fell. Okay, so the first card that came out was the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is an Aries, Leo, Sag person. So you might be connected to an Aries, Leo, Sag. You might have a mother figure that is a fire energy. You might have a sister, sibling, a romantic relationship with someone of fire energy. But you're not really feeling the way this person's moving right now. Like I really feel like this person's being kind of snarky and rude and like overbearing, a little too much, you know, kind of letting their mouth run in a certain way that makes you hot, makes you angry. They're being very immature, reckless, if anything. Okay, but I feel like you were just not having it in the past. You were being, or maybe you had to assume this energy in the past because someone was trying to test y'all. Someone was trying to test my Scorpios, and you never do that because, yo, Scorpios are, they will come for you. They will come for you. I have a rising in Scorpio, so I get that. I get that. It's like you had to show them who's the lion and who's really the sheep, you know, in the past. And in the present moment, I'm seeing the 10 of Wands. So a lot of Scorpios right now, like I said, like you're feeling burdened by someone or something, or a job. Like there's a job that's really overworking you, a relationship that's really stressing you out, finances, bills. There's just so much going on. But just know that you're at the ending of a cycle. This is a 10, so a new cycle will certainly begin shortly for you, in which you will receive abundance and happiness. But it's time for you to lay these burdens down, Scorpio. It's time to stop taking up for other people. It's time to stop allowing people to wipe their dirty feet on you, okay? Because I don't know why I'm feeling that way, but I feel like there was someone that you're dealing with that was a little obsessive, a little too protective, a little too much. And you're feeling burdened by that and you want to leave. It's like you're done feeling this stress by this person, this job, this life, and you're ready to manifest something new. I know Scorpios are extremely strong, and I know you're carrying a lot of weight right now, but Spirit is saying it's time for you to let it go. It's time for you to let go of the burdens. It's time for you to live for you. It's time for you to see what's before you, because someone may have been purposely distracting you so that you are not able to see where you're meant to go, if that makes sense. It's like someone is trying to like, look at me, and like, you know, you're not able to move forward in the way you want. Okay, like someone might not be pulling your weight with you in a family setting or in any type of sense with work. Like work might be dumping all these extra duties, and you're like, is this in my job description? Am I getting paid for this? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm going to try and read these out since they fell. But I have the 3 of Wands in the future position, along with the 5 of Cups, 9 of Wands, the Chariot, 5 of Swords. I'm like struggling. And the Wheel of Fortune. So let me just lay these out. So for my Scorpios, I was just going to do a 3-card pull, but these want to come out for you. So for my Scorpios, I feel like in the future, again, you're dealing with a fire energy. There's a lot of fire here. So you might be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, or this might be in your chart. Doesn't have to be. But there's an emphasis on work. There's an emphasis on passion and action. It's like you already put out your intention for what you want in terms of life or relationship or work. You've already made the decision. And if not, it's time to get cracking. January is the time to put forth the action towards what it is you want. As you can see, there's a lot of orange and yellow. So that denotes, in terms of your chakras, just really focusing on your willpower, your confidence, allowing that to exude outward. Putting those seeds of intention out and not faltering on the seeds that you've planted, waiting for them to come back, because they are going to come back. As you can see, this person has, I guess, shipment or goods in his ship that he's set out across the ocean, and when they return, he's going to receive that return, that money, that monetary exchange. His intentions are set out on the ocean, and he is going to receive, you know, the efforts and fruits of that labor, and he's just looking out on those intentions, those boats, to ensure that, you know, everything's going smoothly with this transaction, with this business. So I feel like you're waiting for something good to come in. You've been waiting for quite some time. Just note that you have to take action and be diligent in whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Okay, we have the 5 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. There's your energy. So some of you might be stuck on thinking about like the things that are not coming in. Again, the 3s, 2 3s. It's like some of you might be trying to get pregnant, for example, and you're like, when is this going to happen? Or you might be thinking of like, when is your business going to get to the level that you expected it to be? But there's 2 cups behind you. So Spirit is saying, stop looking over here. Stop focusing on like the things that are not working out in your favor or the way that you want them to. Start focusing on the good. Start focusing on the positive energies, the good love that's around you, those ideas that you have sitting in your mind that are waiting to be birthed out. Then we have the 9 of Wands. More fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. But I feel like this person might be feeling this way, Aries, Leo, Sag, or someone in your vicinity, or this could be your energy. Like, and I feel like Scorpios, you've been working really hard. You've been putting a lot of efforts forth in work or relationship or life, and you feel really bogged down. Like, you feel like shit is not working out, and when is this going to happen? But I feel like you're almost, again, at the end of a cycle. You have the 10 and 9 of Wands. You've put in great efforts in whatever it is that you have in your mind right now throughout this reading. And it's time to complete the cycle. It's time to start anew. Okay, the Five of Swords, you might be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but this person that you've been dealing with, it has a way with words, like someone that you're dealing with either at work, love, family, whatever. But I feel like someone is very mentally abusive. Someone has to win at all costs. It's like a gritty victory. Like they always have to have the last say. They always have to come out on top, and that energy is extremely annoying to you. And it makes you feel burdened. It makes you feel tired. Okay, but someone just has some internal problems they need to deal with personally with themselves if they constantly have this attitude where they always like to bring in conflict in a situation. They always want to make you feel belittled, or, you know, like they're just, it's their game all the time and you could never win. I feel like it's their game and you can never win. So you're planning on moving away. Energetically, physically, mentally, emotionally. I feel like my Scorpios, and this is a Cancer card, you might be dealing with Cancer, but I feel like my Scorpios are moving on. Some of you might have bought a new car, by the way. Awesome. But I feel like a lot of my Scorpios are trying to balance their energies. They're ready for victory and success when it comes to a relationship or job. I feel like you're moving away from this energy. Like, bye, you know, like this person's like, wait, you're like, no, peace. And you're just moving on out because someone was just giving you way too much stress, and they were just I kind of feel like a narcissistic vibe. And because I like was shuffling your cards in the beginning and meditating, I kept seeing the devil trying to pop out. So it's like someone is just suffocating. Someone is a little too obsessive about you, or like doesn't give you enough space to breathe, to live, to be yourself. And you're over it. You're like, boy, bye. Like, do you know who I am? I'm a Scorpio. And then at the end of it, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is awesome. So I feel like when you start to be confident and trust in yourself and trust in your direction, nothing can stop you. You have a lot of luck and goodwill and fortune that is coming for you. The wheel is turning in your favor, and this burdensome energy that you were feeling is starting to fall away because you've moved on. You're moving on energetically, spiritually, emotionally, and your life will start to blossom as you make these life decisions. 2 major arcana, which is a big deal here. You're ready. You're ready. And do not allow a lower negative vibration to stop you. You're too powerful for that. Okay, so I'm going to pull out some Gateway Oracle cards just to get further clarification. God, Universe, Source Energy, any further messages for my Scorpio? Healing the past. I step into my future with strength and clarity. So some of you are healing the past with a partner, in a family setting, in yourself. It's like you're sprouting new wings and you're flourishing, you're growing. You're allowing yourself to move on and become better every day, which is awesome. And then we have sharing yourself. I am an incredibly generous being. So for some of you, I feel like you need to start sharing yourself with others in a positive sense. But for others, I feel like you need to be cognizant of how much you're sharing with people, because some people are really trying to, you know, take advantage of my Scorpios. And it's time for you to discern who is, you know, appropriate for receiving the gifts of Scorpio and who isn't. God, Universe, Source Energy. I'm just pulling out some Romance Angels cards. Any messages in love, Spirit? Any messages in love for Scorpio, January 2019? Any messages? Dang. Too wild, man. Too wild, these cards. Attraction came out in reverse, so some of you might not be feeling someone at this time very much. Okay, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So some of you might be receiving a romantic gesture or expression of love from someone, or you might be thinking of doing that to someone, which could explain this energy. It's almost like you have to like methodically plan this out, and you've been waiting to do so. And then the plans go off without a hitch. And very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So for relationships, I feel like a lot of you are really reviewing how you feel energetically with this person that I'm seeing here. This might be a specific message for someone because I feel like someone's just burdening you. Could be a fire energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But someone, you need to be very clear in terms of what it is that you want in love and relationships, and hold that intent, because whatever it is that you want is going to come to fruition very soon. Okay? So Scorpio, thank you so much for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe this video. Please comment down below if this resonates. Again, if you'd like a personal reading, you can always email me at immortaldynastytarot@gmail.com. Have a good one, Scorpio. Peace.